It's 3 days before payday and you've got $47 in your checking account. Again, you made over $4,000 this month. Where did it all go? You're scrolling through your bank statement, seeing charges for DoorDash, Amazon, subscriptions you forgot you had, and you're thinking, I don't even remember buying half this stuff. Meanwhile, your coworker who makes the exact same salary as you just booked a vacation to Europe and somehow still has money in savings. What do they know that you don't? My name is Natal, and I always think what rich people do daily. If you're someone who also wants to get rich by simply changing your daily routine, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Here's the thing. 76% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck in 2026, according to Civic Science. That's 3 out of every 4 people. And before you say, well, they just don't make enough money, let me stop you right there. Bank of America data shows that 24% of all households, including those making 6 figures, are living paycheck to paycheck. The problem isn't your income, it's your system, or rather, the lack of one. So today, I'm giving you 10 basic rules that if you follow them religiously, will ensure you always have money. Not someday, not eventually, always. Rule number 1, pay yourself first. This is non-negotiable. The moment your paycheck hits your account, 20% goes straight into savings. Not what's left over at the end of the month. There will never be anything left over. Automate it so you never even see that money. Here's what most people don't realize. The average American savings rate is only 4.4%. That means if you're making $50,000 a year, the average person saves $2,200 annually. At 20%, you're saving $10,000. That's the difference between being broke and building wealth. Rule number 2, the 24-hour rule. Before buying anything over $50 that you didn't plan for, wait 24 hours. Here's why this matters. 84% of shoppers admit to making impulse purchases, and 48% regret them later. That's literally half of all impulse buys being immediate regret purchases. Do the math with me. If you impulse buy just $100 a month, and 48% of those are regretful purchases, that's $576 a year you're wasting on stuff you don't even want. Over 10 years, that's $5,760, which if invested would be worth over $9,000. Rule number 3, track every dollar. You cannot manage what you don't measure. Use an app, use a spreadsheet, use a notebook. I don't care, but know where every single dollar goes. The median American has only $8,000 in savings. You know what the difference is between people with money and people without? People with money know exactly where their money goes. People without money have a vague idea and wonder why they're always broke. Rule number 4. Eliminate one major expense. Look, I'm not going to tell you to stop buying coffee, but I am going to tell you to eliminate one significant recurring expense. That $200 a month car payment you don't need. That $15 a month subscription you forgot you had. That gym membership you haven't used in 6 months. Find one expense over $50 a month that you can cut completely. That's $600 plus a year minimum that goes straight to your goals instead of disappearing into thin air. Rule number 5, never carry a credit card balance. If you can't pay it off at the end of the month, you can't afford it, period. Credit card interest is literally designed to keep you poor. At 22% APR, every $1,000 you carry costs you $220 a year just in interest. That's $220 you worked for that does absolutely nothing for you. Now, you might be thinking, but I need credit cards for emergencies. No, you need an emergency fund. Credit cards for emergencies are how you end up in a debt spiral. Rule number 6, set specific financial goals with actual numbers and dates. Not save more money. Instead, save $5,000 by December 31st for an emergency fund. Rule number 7, automate everything. Your savings, your investments, your bill payments. Remove willpower from the equation entirely. Discipline is overrated. Systems are everything. Rule number 8, increase your income yearly. This is where it gets really interesting. The wealthy don't just save more, they earn more. Negotiate raises, learn high-income skills, start side hustles. A 10% raise on $50,000 is $5,000 more per year. Save that entire raise and you've doubled your savings rate instantly. Rule number 9, use cash for discretionary spending. Studies show people spend 12 to 18% less when using physical cash versus cards. If you're spending $500 a month on discretionary stuff, that's $60 to $90 monthly you keep just by changing your payment method. Rule number 10, review your finances weekly. Every Sunday, spend 15 minutes looking at your accounts, checking your budget, reviewing your goals. People who review their finances weekly have 30% more in savings than those who don't, according to financial behavior research. Look, these rules aren't complicated, they're not sexy, they're not some secret hack the rich don't want you to know about. They're basic, boring, and brutally effective. The reason most people don't have money isn't because they're not smart enough or they don't make enough. It's because they don't have a system. They're making financial decisions emotionally, impulsively, and inconsistently. These 10 rules, though, they remove emotion from the equation. They create a system where having money isn't about willpower, it's about automation and consistency. Start with 3 of these rules today, not tomorrow, today. Which 3 are you going to implement right now? Drop them in the comments. If this helped you, smash that like button and subscribe because I'm dropping financial game you actually need every single week. Now, go build your system.